Test. 1, 2, 3. I hope this is gonna work. Working. Yeah. So as you see here, I hope it's working. It usually works without me checking, but we'll see. I hit button by accident. Okay, so my microphone here, amen. Might have to move it around when it actually comes to interacting a little more with other people. But that is the idea. I have a tripod now, and you can see I can move all around the room, and it should follow me. It should follow me. But it's gonna be, I don't know how, it's already kind of weird and stupid as it is already. But, oh, come on. So, is it moving? Just follow me now? Okay. Oh, why is it dropping down like that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's looking like we're gonna have all kinds of trouble and issues with this, but oh my goodness. The idea is, as you can see, since I, got the tripod and I haven't arranged how I'm going to put the table exactly yet, but let's see if I can get this turned in the right direction. And log back on me, and come on. Now it should be following me again, and hopefully. I think, like, if it loses your face, because I think that's what it's constantly looking for. I think it's looking for your face the whole time. So it wants you constantly looking. So I don't know how it's gonna work when I bust out the table here. Yeah, see, I just moved that and then I moved that. Is it still following me? Still working? Says AI tracking. So yeah, so that's the idea. Have this nice interior, Scandinavian interior table here. And I guess instead of hosting nice ladies who might want to potentially court with me, this nice table that I'm going to start using. Like I said, we can do, I think I'll keep it square unless I have more people, but it pulls out, and it's pretty easy to do it by yourself, but I don't feel like messing with it right now, but it pulls right out on both ends, and you can turn it from a 4-seater to a 6-seater, basically, or almost an 8-seater, if you want to squeeze it tight, but a safe, comfortable 6-seater for sure. We're gonna have to clean it up. We'll do that. Let's see how well this thing tracks me all the way around the kitchen. Will it follow me all the way to the kitchen? I wonder if I make it half body, if it make a difference. I don't know. That might be nicer too. So we're gonna walk over here and we get a paper towel. Get a couple. And I'm gonna do it first. Dry, wipe it. I'm gonna wet it down a little bit. But yeah, so that's the idea. I got the tripod set up, so you can pretty much see around the whole apartment. So while I'm interacting and talking and walking and moving around, and I can always go there and manually control it too if the AI thing starts acting buggy, as you obviously see me do all the time. And then, yeah, we're gonna eat, we're gonna hang out, have like legit communion. I'm gonna call it Dining in the House of Coffin. And this will be the nice little table that we get to engage with each other with. I figured that would be cool to do like that. So guests to be facing, me in my room, and I'll be facing the door. I think this works. Got Jesus and the Three Stooges hanging out with us. Definitely gonna have to probably, like when we're sitting here at the dinner table, do the full body, or at least like back it up, back that thing up. Because it's not gonna get, yeah. We wanted to get both of us. So yeah, that wouldn't be so hard. We could just manually adjust it to go right square on the table. Let's turn off auto tracking and and we don't want to see those. Just the nipple tipples of them ain't so bad. You can see them. I really don't think they are though. That's gonna bug the piss out of me knowing those things are hanging there. It doesn't really cut off the Jesus picture. It just cuts off the top of the wood. If I just go one more down, right? Cuts off a little more than I wanted to cut off. Oh, that's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I'm gonna have to do something about that. How do we fix this? Let's do this. I can do this, right? We can do this. Yeah. Just do this. Oh my god, why is this thing popping out? They're supposed to pop out easy, right? Oh, somebody crimped it. Like a jerk. Fuck, man, somebody crimped it like a jerk. That's so annoying. I was gonna unclip it. I'm gonna have to do it another time. That's so annoying and stupid. I can't believe. Then they actually took a pair of pliers and squeezed this thing instead of just having it in there. So stupid. They interlock. Oh my god. I don't understand people. I bet you that kid did it. That left. Anyways, that doesn't look too bad though, right? Yeah, without minus them things dingle dangling. And I'll get this out of the picture. The dehumidifier. Put that out of the picture. Right? That looks pretty good, right? I like it. And then if I have a third guest, I just have to pull the table out a little more and put my computer chair back there, and I'll have both you guys on either side. I think that'd be nice. I think that'd be really nice. First guest is hopefully going to get up with me tomorrow and be here. He said probably sometime after 4:30, I think. Angel. Was it Mandalato? I was looking at it earlier, and I wanted to make sure I was gonna pronounce it right. When if I look at it and I can read it, I can fucking pronounce it right. Maldonado, Angel Maldonado, Angel Maldonado. Such an interesting last name. He's a really cool kid, really interesting character. I say kid, but he's a man. But definitely been around the world a little bit. Well, I don't know so much around the world, but he is a very, very mixed guy. He likes to. That's how one of the ways he even promotes and talks about himself. Because it's very true. He's got a lot of. He's a very mixed cultured person. As I think a lot of people are these days in a lot of ways. It's like very rare do you have, straight linear lines of any, race, culture, lineage, whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness. I wasted enough time dabbling with all that stuff. I'm going to try to make this smarter somehow. Like I said, I'm going to loosen them things up and get those things out of there. I think that would make me super happy. Because let me see. If I even click this, yeah, I can still see them just dangling there. That's so annoying. Maybe I can just do this. Is there a way I can tie them up? I'll just tie them up. Yeah, I'll do something like that. I'll do this. So I'll do a loop this loop. And a poopy doop. And just this loop. And that should, right? rid of one, right? I got rid of one. I just gotta get rid of this one. Yeah. I don't gotta do a whole bunch of finding tools and silly stuff and all that and crap. Wait a minute, I didn't wanna do that. That's just a knot. I wanna do this and then this and then this. And I pull that through and then I do that and then I do that and then that should hang there pretty good. And now they're gone. And Jesus in the picture. Can I go one more up? I can even go one more up where I got them now, and you still can't see them, can you? Nice, pretty. Oh, you don't know how like stupid happy that makes me. Like all these little things. Like people are like, man, oh that's cosmetic. No, it's not fucking cosmetic. It's like important. There's aesthetics are important. You know, things functioning properly is important. Like I don't know, cosmetic is like how it actually like looks like. Is it black or gray or green, like this and that, and like how does it reflect and this and that, you know, like the lighting and this and that. But it's like when it's something that's like an obstruction that's like fucking with you, like that's more than cosmetic. That's like that's something that's gotta go. Let's see, it's turn it on. Turn it on and on and way up, turn it on. Turn on a half body, and go back to the face. I'm gonna go over here. See, if you don't look at the camera, and you don't, it doesn't see your face, it goes away. That's pretty lame. Pretty lame. It's not like some dishes I say, it's literally a bowl and a fork. Clean up this table real good. Now I'm super happy, man. Now I'm super happy. I'm gonna try to make this really nice for my guests. I was actually thinking about getting like some like guest like Crocs or shoes or something like my guests can wear in the house, so they don't have to wear their shoes in here. But it has to be something like I can like sterilize and clean all the time. Which Crocs would probably be the smartest, but I'm not gonna make people wear Crocs if they don't fucking want to. That's just my stuff. I didn't have the camera on me while I'm over there cleaning. And if I hit the boop boop, it's just gonna swoop right here in the middle because the way I have it set up right now. So follow me. Come on, you blinked. You blinked. What? You blinked and you're not gonna follow me? Okay, now follow me. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. How far in are we? 13 minutes in of me just fucking around with the camera and my setting. I think can and would and should and could and can and could and would have should was one of the last things I said and mentioned to talk about. And in a nutshell, it really comes down to like just I think like some of the weird thought processes we have when we have doubts and stuff. And there's other things I got into too. But not partaking in other people's fantasies is the next note. And I make that very clear with a lot of people, like, and I'll tell it to his face if I see him or if I interview him, like, I'm not gonna call you her. No matter how much you want me to call you her, I'm not gonna call you her. We're not role playing, you know what I mean? This isn't an act, this isn't a movie, this isn't a show. But if Juanita or any of the other, you know, people who claim that they're not confused, want to hang out and bullshit with me, I'm more than happy to hang out and bullshit with them, but I'm not partaking in their fantasy with them. I'll call you Juanita because names are names, and you can call yourself whatever you want, but you are what you are, no matter how much you don't want to be what you are, and you can fantasize and whatever perversion that you want to, and you can pretend and do whatever you want, wherever you want in the world, and everyone is more than happy and welcome to play right along with you. But guess what? All of us don't fucking have to, and we're not fucking going to. And it's not a matter of disrespecting you, it's having respect for myself and my God, and fucking lying. You know what I mean? Like, I know when something is not the truth, I'm not going to fucking say it. Like, that is just like bottom line. Period. Like the other day, um, another trainee dude came up and asked me while I was talking to somebody else if that somebody else had seen Juanita, or asked both of us, I guess, if we'd seen Juanita, and we were like, no, I haven't seen Juanita. The one guy, the other guy said, yeah, I saw her a while ago, blah, blah. I was like, I haven't seen Juanita all night long. You know what I mean? And like, oh, she, oh, her, oh, well. I said, I haven't seen Juanita all night long. I don't know where Juanita's at. Juanita's Juanita. Juanita is man. Juanita's even fucking, I'm pretty sure on one of the fucking sets said, like he knowingly knows that he has a penis. You know what I mean? It's just, they prefer to call her and whatnot, this and that and that. It's like, you can't prefer me to lie. You don't understand, like, no matter what subjective reality or terms you want to twist and contort, and like how you think and believe words are supposed to mean and convey, and it's not factual, and I'm not going to adhere to it because it's not right or real or logical to me. It makes no sense whatsoever. So you're not going to force me to make believe and pretend to be something in reality that I know is not. Now, if we were in a different setting and say, like, you wanted to sit in here and we're going to put on a play, or we're going to do some sort of role playing of some sort, then I'm right there with you. But, and like I said, you can LARP in real life as much as you want to, and not everyone else has to LARP with you. You want other people to LARP with you, go to fucking Ren Fair, go to fucking... We're not playing those games in the real world. No matter how feminine you act, no matter how much you might pass, no matter how much you might just... I'm not. Like, it's not an argument, it's not a debate. Not fucking going there with you. Bottom line, period. Not gonna call you a her as much as you fucking want me to. If you are a dude, you are a dude. You are a girl, you are a girl. Bottom line, period. Even fucking Rosie O'Donnell was confused about all this dumb shit before she, like, she's retarded. But you know what I mean. Alright. Not protecting other people's fantasies. Raised with one of them TVs. Like, I know I sound like I have mush mouth and shit sometimes, and I don't think about articulating all the time like I should. And I think I actually got into this actually on the last video too, and the last thing that I talked about, like, just because more time to emphasize, I guess. We're about 18 minutes in. But yeah, people would always ask me if I'm from the city and stuff. Back when I was from, born and raised in Sussex County, Delaware, in Selbyville, like, everybody expect me to talk like this or something, like, everybody, like, they just had, it was like, that's how everyone spoke. But my papa had enough money, being the manager at the little store next door to the house, that he had enough money to get one of them TVs. And I got to have, movies and old shows and all that stuff. And I told you, people teach me how to speak, right? So I just, I don't know, made it part of my life to emphasize and trying to be articulate. I just wish I learned better. I just wish they fucking understood how I learned and didn't fucking push me the way they pushed me and forced me to do the things they forced me to do and made me take the drugs they made me take. But whatever, it is what it is. Fatter, funnier, glasses smarter. Man, I bullshit around, dicked around so much, I really didn't even get anything new, I don't think. But because I think that was actually the original last note, was fatter, funnier, and glasses smarter. And obviously, I mean, that's the trip people have said for the longest time. I mean, that's why you have your dads on the shows. They're always like portly and they have a hot wife, blah blah blah. And there's just something silly about them and whatnot and this and that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think it's always 100% necessarily true. It's like, because there's always the folly of being the fat guy, but then there's like the genuine, actual, like, smart, intelligent, working, good actors and stuff, like, and comedians like Chris Farley and Ralph May. But like, one got, depressed and succumbed into thinking he had to be that image and all the time because he always thought people liked that character and not him for himself, and didn't care to be in shape, I guess. And then, like, but like maybe wanted to, but like, I Chris was, and then Ralphie, I think his issue was just getting sick from issues. I don't know if it was diabetes or what, or this or that, but it's probably related to, not being most healthy. But man, and he was cognitive of that. Like, he understood that, and he knew, like, it wasn't the best for him, and he should work on it. And if he wanted to do better and do more entertainment, he needed to be more visually appealing, not just for the audience, but for the camera itself. 20 minutes in. I'm pretty sure I've touched on it before. It's probably mentioned it before, so I could probably wrap it up here. But everybody, I think, knows, but because I think I mentioned it as like, somebody was like, "Oh, that's a great bit. You should keep that bit." And I'm like, "Dude, it's not a bit. It's a part of my life." Like, the reason I wear glasses and my eyes are so horrible is because people thought that I would be self-conscious when I was younger if I were to get glasses, and so they would say shit to me like, "Oh, well, if you get glasses, it's just gonna make you look smarter. You'll look like a professor. You'll look like blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh man, maybe I'll be smart like the professor on Gilligan's Island, but he doesn't have glasses." It's kind of confusing, but they said if I have glasses, I'll be smarter. So I just thought if I had glasses, I'd be smarter. So I failed my eye exam on purpose in like first grade, and he put me on the Ritalin and this and that and everything. But like, yeah, so the eye puff test, and then looking at the letters and saying they look like something else, like a D look like an O, and vice versa, and I said 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, and all the numbers that were like blurrier and worse, and I just yeah. I ended up wearing these fucking horrible glasses that hurt my eyes so fucking bad all the time. It was like the floor was like this close to my face. If I looked down, I'd get sick and headaches. My tinnitus is starting to act up now. Yeah, yeah. Just more problems. It's just so now I have to wear them. My eyes are so damaged. It's crazy. Uh, the next stuff, there's more sad stuff. Well, hopefully it gets better. Yeah, there's some funny stuff right after the next two sad things. Maybe I'll shoot them real quick. All right. God bless. Take care. Thank you for your time and patience with me. I'm gonna go ahead and start another.